the grove to get a little tipsy. Find me a bitty for licky. I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm rolling around like I missed it. Elliot, jewelry moving like Drewski. Knocking out gold, then it hit me. Look, I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future turning up, what a time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit. The bank is full of the blues, bitch, I'm happy how that contradict. Same way I had to go harder when I found myself down on my dick. Make the scene eat up, keep the stoop on the stove. My ex tryna check it, so that bitch go explode. Find me at the Ritz, throwing cheese at the pub. I'm vibing in high place, keep that business on the low. I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood, you can see it in my eye. My future turning up, what a time to be alive. I just leveled up, I thank the grove to get a little tipsy. Find me a bitty for licky. I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm rolling around like I missed it. Elliot, jewelry moving like Drewski. Knocking out gold, then it hit me. Look, I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood, you can see it in my eye. My future turning up, what a time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit. The bank is full of the blues, bitch, I'm happy how that contradict. Same way I had to.
She started it up the next morning to go to work. It blew a big puff of white smoke. Now, I don't know why or whatever. I just don't know. I'm kind of confused on that part. But it, you know, mind you, it's getting cold out here in Vegas. So it blew the smoke. After it warmed up, it went away. No more smoke. It's cool. She drove to work. No overheating. Everything fine. When she went to leave, she started the car and was going down the road, noticing the car was overheating. Checked the coolant, no coolant in the reservoir tank. So I tell her, just let the car cool down for a minute, try to, you know, pour some water inside the reservoir and make it home so I can check it out. When she get here last night, I'm checking everything out. The coolant, again, was low. And I'm letting the car run, and I'm noticing the fan is not cutting on at all. Like, it's just not cutting on at all. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, you know, so I'm checking fuses and stuff like that. I don't see anything that's like, you know, busted, cracked, or anything like that. So I'm looking. I noticed down here, I don't know, let me see. All right, this piece right here, this right here, it's like a little rubber, you know, little plug off or something. I was noticing that it was skeeting water up out of there. So I'm kind of figuring that's where the antifreeze keep going. It's fucking coming up out of there. But in the same sentence, you know, this fan is still not coming on. So I did a little bit of research and discovered that if you disconnect the temperature sensor, the water temp sensor plug, if you disconnect it, that fan should come on, because it should detect that the fan is it should detect that the fan is you know, reading a hot temperature. And you know, maybe that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I definitely want to find out. And it's like I'm making another discovery. Something might be hooked up backwards. So we gonna see. So I'm gonna set y'all up, man. Try to find this this water temp sensor. Try to get it unplugged and try to see what happened, man. Cause I need to get this situation figured out so she be able to get back and forth to work. You know what I mean? So let me just see what's going on. Let me find the sensor, see where it's at, and I'm gonna get back to y'all. All right, guys, your boy 86O fading back in. So I found that the temperature sensor is tucked away right down here. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. That might be too much. There it is, right there. Focus, focus, focus. Right there, see it? Right there. So I'm gonna unplug this and I'm gonna start the car, and the fan should kick on. If the fan don't kick on, that means the fan is blown out, because it's supposed to detect that that the engine is hot. You know what I mean? By you unplugging that sensor, and it's supposed to just cut on as soon as you start the vehicle. You know what I mean? So if it ain't doing that, that means we need cooling fans. The cooling fan is not working, and that's why the radiator probably is getting pressure-wise, too much pressure in it, and is you know, trying to release that coolant and blowing it through, you know, whatever seep that it can come through. You know, so hopefully that'll solve our problem, and you know, cool. Cause man, definitely don't want to replace no head gasket. So let's go on and get to it. Let's see what happens. Watch these little brittle plugs, man. They mess around and break on you. You kind of don't even want to use a screwdriver. Oh, let me get this thing out and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. All right, guys. So we got it disconnected. So I'm gonna go in the car, start it, and see what happens. So, like I said, she said when she start the car, it'll blow up a big puff of white smoke, which I don't understand why it's doing that. I checked the oil. There ain't no water in the oil. It ain't that, you know, normally your oil would be like a chocolate milk type color, you know, sludgy looking, but it ain't nothing like that. It's just regular. It's clean. So let's see what happens here, man. Hey, y'all ever seen something like this? Man, look at this trigger. Oh, let me zoom y'all out, my bad. Y'all seen something like this? Now, this right here is a kill switch, bro. Tripped me out. So, you got this little thing right here. See them two silver knobs on it? You gotta line that up with the two silver knobs on here in order to start it. It'll stop it from flashing. See that? Then you can start the car. Now we don't want to start for some reason. What is going on here? That's weird. I don't know why all of a sudden the thing don't even want to start. It was just running fine last night. You see what I'm talking about, man? Every 5 minutes is something with this damn car. I'm telling you. Now, I wonder is it getting like a funny reading because that sensor is unplugged. which it shouldn't. It should still start. Yeah, I think we just got a gang of coolant inside of that, I don't know, man. I'm kind of thinking the head is messed up on this thing. I'm thinking got a lot of coolant inside of this fan. Oh, see, look. The switch came back on, so it's not letting it start. See that? Now I gotta play with this damn thing again. Let me see. That's kind of weird, dog. Let me see something. Let me see if I plug this thing back up and see what it do. Now let's try. Now look at this, y'all. We got coolant coming off from this hose right here. So we got multiple places where coolant is leaking up under this damn thing, man, for sure. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, temperature sensor is unplugged. That fan is not coming on. That fan's supposed to come on. Supposed to be getting power to the fan, so we're not getting no power to the fan. See that? That's a problem. So that right there tells me already that the fan isn't working. Oh, there she go. So you do know that the fan is working. There she goes. It's on. So now that tells me that we got a possible bad temperature coolant sensor is faulty, so we need to swap that out. Because this fan did not blow at all last night, at all. And now it's working. So we got a hose leak up front. We also got a leak back here, over here, and we need to solve those. So we need to figure that out. And this is the same hose that was off the last time. So, yeah, I need to replace this hose. We need to replace the hose. Then we need to replace this temperature sensor. Sometimes you'll get corrosion inside of this plug, to where that'll cause it, but for the most part, the connector looks good. If it was just the sensor, man, it's just no good. See, look. See, now they cut off. Yeah, that sensor ain't no good, bro. That's for sure, for sure. Cause I ran that thing all last night, man. That sensor, it was not kicking the fan on at all. I'm gonna let it run for a minute and see what it do. But we definitely got leaks. Got a little coolant in there. It's about a half a jug of coolant in here. So I do know that the fan works. That's good. Cause I was about to go hit a good old pick apart and try to see if I can find a fan. So at least you know that that's good. And it didn't blow any smoke. It's not smoking at all. So I'm kind of thinking, with all this coolant leaking everywhere, is it getting like that coolant on the exhaust and all that type of stuff, and that's what's causing that smoke? You know what I mean? But we do know the fans are working, so I think I'm gonna try to swap out that temperature sensor and get swap out these hoses and these clamps. Put some fresh coolant in there. And I need to swap that one out up front. So this one right here, I don't know if y'all can see that down there. I don't know if y'all can see down there, but it's already, matter of fact, you can see the puddle on the ground. It's already starting to leak. You know what I mean? So it's leaking up front right here, and we're leaking out back. So I ain't gonna keep repeating the same thing to y'all, man. I'm about to go hit up the auto parts store, see if I can gather up a few parts. And see what I can do, man. Hopefully we'll get it resolved. So I'll tap back in with y'all in a minute. Alright. What's happening? Fading back in, man. Alright guys, so we back from the auto parts store. So I'm kind of putting two and two together, man. I got a few parts. I'm kind of weeding out the whole head gasket situation, man. I really don't think that that's I really don't think that's what my issue is, man. You know, we just bought this car. Probably like, I don't know, been 2 days now, 2 days ago. But I kind of remember. I remember when we purchased it. the guy was explaining how he went to the to one of them do-it-yourself car washes and pressure washed the motor. And now that I think about it, he might have put, you know, if you hold that stuff in one spot for a long time, there's a potential that you can possibly get water into the motor that way. And I'm thinking that's how the water got in there and caused it to smoke. Now it's not doing it all. So at one point, I do believe
Father now. God your Father now.
YouTube, it's on the freeway, man. We rolling. I got the heater still on. Got the got the heater and stuff still on. Temperature seems to be doing okay. It hasn't even gone to the middle yet since I left the house. It's been right there the whole time. Riding, man, and gonna see what it do. Alright guys, we made it up here to the shop, man. And I've been dogging it too, you know what I mean? I don't want to dog it, but I've been dogging it, man. I just want to see, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been putting this thing, putting the pedal to the flow, man. You dig? But seem to be doing okay. So far, so good. So I'm loving that.